What's up, everybody? Sensei here. Don't know if I'm in frame. We're just gonna do a nice evening ride today. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna ride, but I said, you know what? Let me get out here and just do my thing and have fun. So let's rock and roll.
What I want to do is just give everyone a insight on my practice sessions. Sometimes, if you've been following me, it might look like I'm just getting on this thing and just going through the motions and just going back and forth. And it's not like that for me. Every movement, I try to memorize what feels good, what doesn't feel good. And if it does feel good, I try to maintain that. And if it doesn't, I try not to do that. I don't want to get in a bad habit of mistakes that I have to correct later in my riding. I know from other things that I did from, training in boxing when I was a kid, then martial arts and gymnastics and things like that. If you start making mistakes and the longer you do it, the more you do it, the harder it is to break. And so this is what I'm trying not to do. Again, everyone has a different riding style, but I'm trying to, again, do things that feel good. As you can see right here, this stuff is real. I have 3 cameras going right now. I'm using 2 iPhones, and actually one of the iPhones died because I forgot to charge the battery like a moron. And then I have my action cam. So this is, again, a little bit behind the scenes that a lot of you don't see. We're not just practicing, but we're also manning the cameras. I don't have anyone else to, take footage of me while I'm riding. So I do everything by myself. So again, I had 3 cameras going. And then once this is all said and done, I have to take and edit all this footage from 3 different cameras too. So it's a lot of work and a lot of effort that goes into it. But I really like this course around the complex that I live in. It has a little bit of everything in it, uphills, downhills. The speed bumps are good, so I get used to going over, potholes and things like that. There are some cracks. It's pretty smooth, but there are some cracks and things in it. And it just gives me everything that I need while keeping me in a safe environment. So that's another great thing about riding in here. And I do get a lot of people looking at what I'm doing. But the great thing is now too that some of them are actually stopping me and asking me questions about this thing. So I'm definitely trying to spread the word about the electric unicycle. Man, this is an excellent thing that I just love talking about it. Alright, so I'm just going to let y'all ride the beat for a little bit, and then I'll slide back in and give a little more commentary in a minute or two. So what I'm doing now is just basically laying back off this car. You know, I wasn't going to try to squeeze up through there and startle the driver, or someone else getting out of their car and I get doored. You know, I rode my mountain bike when I lived in New York City for a lot of years, and I learned that you gotta take your time. Your head has to be on a swivel. And after just riding in New York for all those years, it's almost like you develop a sixth sense, almost like a darn spider sense of what's going to happen, because you have to be on high alert. Anything can happen in New York City, even walking. You can't walk in New York City like you walk in other cities, man. You will get laid out because you just have so many things coming from different directions. You always have to be, you know, have your radar going. So that's it. Again, just trying to pace myself through here. And one thing that when I was riding yesterday, and the same goes for when I was snowboarding, the wind is real. I'm going to say that one more time. The wind is real, and respect the wind. If you're riding with like a jacket open and it's the wind is gusting, zip that thing up, man. I tell you what, you catch that wind in that jacket, it's like a parachute. Now, it might not take you off, but it can throw your balance off and you can go down. I know when I snowboarded, I would literally come around turns where the wind would be blowing so hard it would actually stand you up. So I was riding yesterday and the wind came up and I could feel myself start swaying back and forth a little bit. I was like, man, yeah, so the wind is real. Be careful riding on the wind today.
No, you're good. No, I just was looking out for that car. Actually, my ankles were a little tired. A couple more laps and done. Once I feel them getting, because the wheel will start shaking on you, man, and that's nothing. Dude, it feels like a leg workout. It works your core, your quads, your calves. Yeah, everything, man. It feels like I just come from the gym, dude. Yeah. All right, bro. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm glad the gentleman asked me, does it work, other muscles? Does it involve anything else? And it really does. From your calves, quads, core, it will give you a workout. And I know the first few times that I rode this thing, my legs were killing me. And my legs still get tired from doing this, but it's good because your muscles aren't used to doing this. They're not. So you're using all these muscles that you never used before to stabilize yourself. And it's definitely a workout. I know my gym is closed right now, but as soon as that thing opens up, I'm jumping in there and I'm do some serious leg workouts to strengthen up my legs, because I believe the stronger your legs and your core are, the better rider you'll be. Now, that's my opinion, but I definitely think it will help you in your riding.
That is it for tonight. I'll probably do another 3 miles, but I'm not going to film anything else. I'm just going to slow the pace down a little bit, get used to riding slower. I think that's a really good thing to work on. But that is it. Had a great session today. My legs were a little tired. I'm not going to lie. Legs were a little tired. I almost biffed it on one of the speed bumps, man. I caught myself. I almost biffed it pretty good today. But that's just part of, getting better. So if you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like videos like, I'm gonna leave that in there. If you don't like videos like this, give it the thumbs down. Give it, give it a comment, give it an honest comment. Hey man, I got skin like steel. It don't affect me, man. So anyway, ride your wheel like you hate it. I'm Sensei. Hello. Good night.